1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm a 5%. Change my approach, no more. Yeah. Woo. That's what I'm just back. Let me know how my sound doing. If I can barely hear this. Oh, there it goes. All right, there you go. All right, there you go. I hear it. I hear it. All kind of internet discombobulations going on, family. Sorry about that. Check it out. And it's janky. Black. Hot. Hey. Make it do our best. Put it in. Get a bunch of these. All right, everybody get up in here. We'll get this party started right. Started like we used to. nobody that is always on the other TikTok channel. I don't know why he put this one up. That one don't have nobody on there. And it's janky as hell, man. Damn, I'm gonna play any videos or anything. It's just janky as shit tonight. And it's just janky, man. We're gonna try to soldier through this, cause I invite somebody. Hey, if I'm inviting somebody, if I'm inviting with you guys on this damn TikTok, don't come with no groupie shit. I don't do no challenge. Don't come with no ridiculous challenge. Booyah family up in the business. Alright, y'all, my business piece. So everybody can see me. Damn, now that one went down again. Shit, I gotta reboot this other one. Well, anyway, without further ado. Without further ado, let's turn that off there. Even though it's jamming. Let's put the internet right there. Let's turn it down. All right, let's turn that off. Turn this on here. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. I want to say welcome back to everybody to the Black Hot Fire Network show. I am your host, Mr. Black Hot Fire, always on that ass. Now we're broadcasting live from the homeland of the United States of America all the way over to the mother continent of Africa, because we're truly one of the only international radio programs, and that's what's up. Now I want to give a shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody on Twitter /X, everybody on the channel, BlackHotFireNetwork.com, and all podcasting platforms globally. And also we on TikTok too. So strap on your head gear and get ready for the ride, because you know what time it is. Great alarm. School's back in, stupid. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Woo! Let me check out my cameras, family, as we proceed to give you what you need. Cameras seem to be okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, back in the building. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Now remember, we on the blackest radio station on the planet. BlackHotFireNetwork.com. Woo! From me to you, family. That's what we do. Let that get up in you. Let that get up in you. Black, hot, fire. Don't be scared. That's what the name says. Black, hot, fire. Now don't be scared. Woo! Black, hot, fire. Make sure I can strap. Got some technical difficulties again. My shit's all fucked up. I can do this again. Black, hot, fire, connect. I might use this one. Come on. Black. Hot. Fire. It's about to use this. Some of the things are working, some of these things too. All right, welcome back, beautiful family. We're back in this business again, right? Give yourself a round of applause for being up in here. Give a round of applause for being back up in here. Like you say, you know, my internet's kind of janky, but I'm glad that everybody back up in the piece. If you want to call in, feel free to do so. Number is 850-368-9102. I'd be happy to hear from anybody, you know, that's got something on their mind. But, you know, I wanted to talk about what's going on with this fake outrage about the Black National Anthem. If you guys have seen the Super Bowl last week, usually I don't do the sports thing because, you know, I want to go back into it. I haven't really watched sports in 7 years since white America got mad at black people kneeling because, and this segues into what I'm going to talk about, how white America got mad for black people just kneeling because we didn't want to be disrespected because we told you that the national anthem was disrespectful to black people. We were not hurting anybody. We were not trying to offend anybody. We said, hey, this second verse is disrespectful to us as a people. It's disrespectful to us as a people. That's all we said. They said we're not going to be disrespectful. We're just going to kneel. Now I'm going to put this in context for you. How rabid the white supremacists in this country, or how rabid it goes, how deep in the bone it goes, the craziness, right? Because all we want to do was just be respectful. Say, okay, we're not going to stand because it's disrespectful for us as a people. It validates slavery, and we don't want to have nothing to do with that. So what we're going to do, we're just going to disengage, and we're going to take a knee. Now, if you guys remember last year, it was all right to take a knee for Israel, and didn't nobody get mad, didn't nobody crawl, didn't nobody get crazy and call us filthy niggas, all these disrespectful things they were calling us, right? You guys remember that 7 years with Colin Kaepernick? We was all kind of filthy niggas now because we just wanted to disengage and be respectful to ourselves as human beings. That wasn't right for us to be, you know, responsible for us as a human being. That was not tolerated. White America went crazy. The psychopath, you know, the straight craziness of it. And all we were doing was saying, hey, this is disrespectful to us as human beings. And so all we're going to do, we're just going to disengage for our self-respect. That's all. We wasn't hurting anybody. We weren't talking against anybody's program. We said we're just going to disengage for our own self-respect. That's what we're going to do here. And in a blink of an eye, like I said, we were all kind of dirty, filthy niggas. We're all kind of N-words. I don't even like to even use that word. But we were all kind of, you know, it was blatant. You know, you seen them burning up jerseys and going crazy, right? But when they asked us to kneel for Israel, who's committing an open genocide over there in Palestine, they got a problem with that. Ain't nobody, what, you know, when we're doing something on behalf of white power, white supremacists, we had no problem doing it no more. Oh, we were no more filthy niggas now that we were kneeling for Israel. Wow. How remarkable was that? Now that we're kneeling for Israel, now we're not no more filthy N-words. Okay? We're good little slaves once again. So, segue back to this Super Bowl, and they did the Black National Anthem. And if you understand, the Black National Anthem has nothing to do, it's not against anybody, it's not against the board. All it was a spiritual right? Inspirational song that would tell black people to be proud of who they are. Since at that time, now let's get some historical context behind the craziness. Now, all we were told, back in the day, we were segregated against, come out of slavery. We were, talk crazy. We were hung, whipped, beat, burned, killed, raped. See, this is the real history. No reason nobody get mad about that truth. They keep talking about it's a colorblind society. It's never been a colorblind society in this country or anywhere on the planet with this hierarchy, racial white pyramid scheme that they've created. That's just the simple fact of this. But just a simple song at the Super Bowl of this young lady singing the Black National Anthem, it caused a lot of white people to go crazy again. Oh, what's going on? Why are you singing this song? Why are you being divisive? Now you always know they only do this psychopathy. They only act this psychopath, this psychopathy with black people. That's all they do it with. They don't get mad do they get mad that you eat a certain kind of Chinese food? Say, oh, it's racism to eat that kind of food, right? Or when they have an Asian crime bill specifically for Asians, did anybody white go crazy? Now we know in this society, black people are the most under attack. But you ain't seen no black crime bill since we've been here. Specifically for black people. Not at all. None. But if it is one, guess who's going to jump out the bag? Guess who's going to jump out the bag and go all crazy about it? You already know. Damn, my background went down again. Damn, this computer's acting crazy. It keeps going down. Drive me crazy today. So they're going to come out the bag immediately. Let me see if I get my Everybody smash that like button for me. Everybody on TikTok, smash that like button for me if it's your first time here. So, I'm gonna show this video. I'm gonna show this video of Megyn Kelly and the usual suspects getting all irate, having fake outrage about something so insignificant. This is fake outrage, you know what I'm saying? It's nonsensical outrage. It's fake. My computer, whole background went down. So, and the sad fact is that always dust up over absolutely nothing. Now, who did this bother? Seeing that, it's divisive. Oh, we want a colorblind society. America's never been a colorblind society. This is absolute nonsense from your right-wing wacko. Whether it be left-wing or right-wing, as black people, we don't describe to none of these big wings. They're both evil. No matter what wing of this bird you're talking about. We're not supposed to subscribe to no Democratic Party or no Republican. None of these ideologies fit us as a people. Okay, let's make that clear. None of these ideologies fit us as a people. And we don't subscribe to this idiotic nonsense at all. So the ideal that, they want to jump out the bag again. Oh my God, why are they singing the Black National Anthem? Because at that we were under segregation. We couldn't sing. We couldn't go into none of your venues. See, they like they don't know history no more. We couldn't go in none of your venues, so that became part of our history. And it's not taken away from anybody. We weren't allowed to go in any of your venues. That's where the country was designed and set up. Sadly enough, you set it up like that. You practiced open terrorism against black people. We never practiced terrorism against you. You did that. Now you want to act like it didn't happen. And like I said, it just happened recently, 7 years ago with the Kaepernick incident. 7 years ago, they were going crazy because black football players had the audacity to kneel for their own self-respect, because they finally started waking up and becoming more conscious that the second part of that national anthem was racist, and it is. It's undeniably racist to black people. So we didn't say nothing bad about it. We said, hey, we're going to take a kneel out of respect for us. So why should that cause such a firestorm in white people all the time? That we say, well, okay, ourselves to be degraded. We're not going to allow that. So why should that cause such a firestorm in any other people? By taking back our own sovereignty, by taking back our own dignity as human beings. Why should that always cause such an uproar? Why? And this was absolutely benign, family. It was absolutely benign. There was no reason for anybody to jump out the bag. Let me play this thing for my internet start acting up crazy. Guys, let me.
For the actual national, I'm sick of this. It's not necessary. It's subjected to.
This the same goopy broad, this Megyn Kelly, this racist broad told you that, oh, Jesus, no, Santa Claus is white. That's a cartoon character, lady. It doesn't exist. Santa Claus doesn't exist, lady. It's a fiction of your imagination. It does not exist. And you made a fake Jesus that you made him white. No, if he did exist, he would have been black. All of Northeast Africa at that time was black. Whether you make it, whether you like it or not, from your fake history that you made up, all the people there right now in Northeast Africa are invaders. You're not indigenous to that land. Back then, there was nothing more than black people at that time there, whether you like it or not. So you don't want to run around, Jesus, you had a white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed man running around Northeast Africa 2,000 years ago. It's absolutely laughable. But in this psychotic broad's mind, that's what she believes. This psychotic moron, it's Jesus and Santa Claus. She's got an absolute psychopathy focus on black people. No, whoever said Santa Claus wasn't black, wasn't white, who cares? But it's how crazy, it's how rabid these racist minds goes, how crazy, how deep the psychopathy goes down to the bone. It's absolutely insane. Well, let me go ahead and play this thing. You guys can see it on YouTube and Facebook and other channels.
So-called Black National Anthem, lift every voice and sing before the actual national. I'm sick of this. It's not necessary. It's to me, played in this context, it's divisive. There's one national anthem for all of us. There's no point actually.
Why is it always divisive when black people do something that benefits them? Why is it always divisive for them? How? What way? Why is it always divisive? And black people say, excuse me, y'all. Oh. Sorry about that, y'all. Those messed up. When black people take back their sovereignty, they just say something that came from history. But now, if we do anybody's history, they never had a problem with it. They do Chinese stuff, Asian stuff, or East Indian stuff. They never say that's the best. They never get mad. We got Chinese New Year here that they celebrate. They don't get mad about that. Don't we do St. Patrick's Day that benefits one set of people? They don't ever get mad about that. They don't ever get irate and crazy about that. Do black people get mad and say, oh my God, you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, how dare you? Do we ever get mad about that? Do we ever get irate? Do we ever go crazy about that? No. So why do they? It's this like anti-black psychopathy. It's absolutely crazy that a song this benign would cause this much fake outrage. The outrage is fake. Oh, it's so divisive. I feel so bad in my bones. Why would they play the Black National Anthem? Why would they do it? Because it's historic. You have a majority of black people playing in this game. So it's just being respectful to them by celebrating their history because it is February, which is Black History Month. So that's why they did it. Something so idiotic that it didn't warrant any protest or any outrage from you. This shows the level of your psychopathy that's absolutely unhinged. It's absolutely unhinged. And it's absolutely crazy. But let me go ahead and let this play all the way through. And she got a usual suspect of psychopaths. Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing in the Super Bowl? It's divisive. What's going on? Divisive how? Now, doing the national anthem is that's absolutely racist to black people. This is a fact. You weren't going to change that. And as black people just said, respectfully, we're going to bow out from that. Respectfully. We're not here to hurt anybody. We're just going to take our dignity back and respectfully take a knee. And the psychopaths came out again. When we said respectfully, we're going to disengage and take a knee. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to retain our dignity. And all you heard, how dare you, dirty niggas? How dare you? You niggas, you better get up. You high-paid slaves. You better get up off your ass. You better stop it. You better get up off your ass, you high-paid. How dare you? Remember they were ripping up jerseys? You guys remember that 7 years ago? It's almost 8 years ago. Now that was 2016. It's 8 years now. My God, they were ripping up jerseys, throwing them in their damn cookers and burning them and acting all crazy. Just because black people, so for them that's some kind of taking away their power. So you got to understand the mindset of these white supremacists. For us just to do something so benign as to kneel, it's a threat to their power. How dare you don't do what you're told to do and sing and stand up for a racist ass anthem that disrespects you and your people. How dare you? How dare you do that? Now no one said nothing had to be done. They said we're not going to participate in something that belittles us and our people and our children. So we're going to disengage from that out of respect. We're going to disengage. No disrespect. We're going to disengage so we can regain our humanity. See, as black people, we're not allowed to regain our own humanity and stand within our humanity. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. But let me finish this psychopath up. Let me start from the beginning. Listen how unhinged this idiot sounds.
We were subjected to the so-called Black National Anthem with every voice is saying before the actual national. I am sick of this. It's not necessary. It's, to me, played in this context, it's divisive. There's one national anthem for all of us, every American. There is no point in actually, it's really a middle finger to the country and to those of us who love each other, irrespective of skin color, to try to divide us by race when we get...
Yeah, we only one's worried about race is her. No one got, you see, it's always just the white supremacists that go crazy. No one else, them. This is not divisive at all. How's it divisive? What way of form? Nothing. How's it divisive? It's not. It's Black History Month. So we're celebrating a form of Black history. That's all. So where's the divisiveness at?
To anthems at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it's, literally the song, we want to lift everybody's voices up, and you're excluding every other race. It makes no sense. I even know they've been doing this back since 2020. There's one national anthem. That's it. This is just, what is Matthew McConaughey? This is a floozy. This is a, this is all it is. We people that are gay, straight, or trans. We should just celebrate one of the three and not.
I want you to listen to the psychopathy of these people, the irate craziness they are. The psychopathy. Oh. Hold on. What's this thing? Hold on. This thing making noise. Give me a second, guys. Why is this thing making noise? What this thing is doing. Oh, I forget. What the hell is it? What the hell is this thing doing? What is this thing playing in my background? Oh, guys. It's playing in my background. It's crazy. What's going on? He's doing his own thing. Let's put on that right now. Sorry about that, guys. They just decided to do his own thing. Just put it simple. My computer's acting crazy. My internet's all jacked up. But listen to the level of psychopathy with these people. It makes no sense. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, the chart crazy. Let me go back again.
Like a huge war inside the country, so we would stop doing this. So
a huge blur inside the country. This is how rabid psychopathy works. What are we talking about? Who's this offending? Anybody? Where's the offense at?
You want to lift everybody's voices up, and you're.
I told you now. See, the only act that's rabid and crazy when it comes to black people. If any other race, when they do this, like I told you, they do their own St. Patrick's Day, they'll say that's excluding everybody. What are you doing? How the hell are you doing St. Patrick's Day? That's excluding it. Black people have no problem with it. Do your St. Patrick's Day. But do any other day you want to do. It's only them. It's like it is the psychopathy, anti-black craziness that makes these people unhinged, absolutely insane. Does not make any sense.
Since 2020, there's one national anthem. That's it.
That's
this
right.
is just what does Matthew McConaughey do?
And the national anthem is racist towards black people. Openly racist. Now that's a fact. It's not even deniable. But any of these psychopaths saying change the national anthem in benefit of us? Where we don't feel how about you change the word behind it where it's not so racist towards us? How about you do that? Oh, you're not gonna do that. See, the reason why we did a black national anthem back in the day, because your national anthem was racist towards black people. It glorified slavery. So we, taking back our own humanity, say, okay, cool. We're going to come up with our own national anthem. We're not going to sing yours. Our enslavement. So that would be psychopathy on our part to sing something that wishes our demise. Why would we sing something that has our demise in mind? Why would we do that? What sense would that even make for us to do something so idiotic, so insane, so genocidal? Why would we do that? Because we wouldn't.
This is a floozy. This is a this is all it is. Doing this, so we'd have one national. The aliens were this stupid. We think to combat racism, everything. People are gay.
No problem with it. But anything concerning black people, it goes completely off the rails. It's unhinged. The racism is palpable. It's palpable. And it's and the sad fact, they think you don't see them. How's that racist? Huh? You don't know how it's racist. Who am I to tell you? We don't know. Good luck to you. Who am I to tell you that what you're saying is racist? You're practicing racism. Who am I to change your worldview? Okay? I got too much shit to do in my day. Don't try to piss down my back and tell me it's raining, okay?
One of the three and not normalize that. I just don't know why we do this. Can you imagine? Yeah.
Racism against these groups. Your Mexicans identify as Caucasian on all their documents, moron. That's why there's no such thing. Because you have to completely exclude them from society the way you did black people. Okay? You didn't redline them. You didn't hang and burn them. You didn't even cook and eat them. See, we're talking about historically. See, you're out of pocket because you don't understand your own history. You sound completely unhinged and crazy. That's why there's no Hispanic national anthem. Because you didn't beat their babies to alligators as you did ours. Okay? You didn't hang them walking down the street. You didn't put them in prison by creating something called black codes. You didn't do that. You didn't lock them in labor after slavery was supposedly ended, but it never had. You didn't do that. That's why. Idiot. That's why. You want to negate the whole history. The sad fact with these crazy ass psychopathic racists, they want to negate the whole history. That's why you got to change history in Florida and other places. Change the book saying slavery was now work skills. No, they were just still they were being treated well, getting work skills. This is the mind of a psychopath. You're dealing with psychopathy on a level that you just cannot understand. And there's no reason to try to reason with these individuals. The psychopaths. Plain and simple. Like what? Trying to justify why there's no Asian and why there's no Mexican, because they haven't faced systematic racism as black people have. And anybody try to play that game is lying. Plain and simple. Show me the trees that the Mexicans were hanging from, and being burnt alive. Show me that. I'll wait. Show me those there. Show me the towns and the cities that were burnt down to the ground and people, innocent men, women, and children murdered and killed and never given any kind of reparations for the houses and the despair that they went to. I'll wait. Okay. I'll wait. Show me where that happened at. Too many towns to mention of black people being burnt out, raped, pillaged at the hands of you psychopaths. But did anything change? Did you ever go to, any of you people ever face justice for that? No. And you want to tell me how dare we take a knee and try to regain our own humanity? And try to regain our own humanity. How dare we take a knee and try to regain our humanity against a racist ass national anthem? How dare we? How dare we try to claim our own humanity and our own dignity as human beings on this planet, created by the universal creator, who gave us that right to stand in our own humanity. But we're not supposed to, because it offends you people. It offends you. We're not supposed to stand in our own humanity.
Yeah, what are we doing? The white national, they have burned that first 30 seconds. Oh, that's
National anthem. Morons called the national anthem. What if we have a white national anthem? You already got one, moron. It's called the national anthem. It's called the national anthem, stupid. That's the white national anthem. It's called the national anthem, idiot. That's what it's called, moron. What if we had a white national anthem? And it specifically says in the second verse how slavery was justified. That's why we disengage from it. So it can get no whiter than that when it justifies enslaved people. It can get no whiter than that when it justifies enslavement of another people. So what are you talking about? They be talking straight crazy talk.
Say one of the reasons aliens won't talk to us is because we're too stupid.
Because we do stupid. If I was an alien and I was a billion years smarter than what we were, and I'm like, all right, hey guys, let's all watch the Super Bowl.
Psychopathy works. These are absolute psychopaths. And the fact that they're now losing a little bit of power, it goes absolutely crazy. This is absolutely psychopathy. And it's what you hear. They were not threatened by anybody. No one did anything to them. But yet they feel like they got to act out when someone stands in their dignity. And it's only one day out of the year that they sung that song because it was Black History Month. So why should you be offended about that? We take no offense on any of your celebrations. Did we get offended about your 4th of July, your 4th of July? You murdered every goddamn Indian on this damn land who tried to feed and clothe your wicked ass. Do we get mad about that? Do we get mad about your Thanksgiving? the fake, it's just always some fake history with these psychopaths. Thanksgiving, you grew up in America talking about that the Indians and them all came together. All that other nonsense. They don't tell you that they massacred those people. Because when they first got it, they didn't know how to farm. That's why they went to get black people. They didn't know how to farm. So the Indians taught them how to feed themselves because they were cannibalizing themselves out of humanity. Once again, family, a show of humanity. See, this is real history. A show out of humanity, fed and clothed these people. But you know what they did? They turned around and murdered the indigenous people here. Gave them poisonous blankets. And now they tell you that the ones that they genocide is supposed to stand up for their national anthem. You can't make this level of psychopathy up. You can't make this level of psychopathy up. Sounds absolutely crazy. You can't make this level of psychopathy up. But let me let them finish. And the funny part about it, you have, because I'm going to stitch this in with punk ass Smith, act like he was going against Megyn Kelly in this, but you know how this boot-licking, handkerchief head, house Negro always plays both sides of the fence so he can make sure he keeps his job with his good paymasters.
Black National Anthem comes on that's supposed to lift.
It's either that when they show Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
The first thing we have to do from a marketing perspective is stop calling it the Black National Anthem. Like, never read it the idea that, oh, happy. I should be able to do that, but at least you see the NFL take positive issue, which is
See, I told you this psychopathy comes right back every time. You see, they weren't kneeling for the national anthem anymore. They was up. They was up. They was up. Going against their own dignity and their own self-respect and their own humanity. See, they was up. So I told you, you're dealing with strict psychopathy. You're not going to change that on any level.
That seems like it was a specific period of time during the Colin Kaepernick age. That is over with for at least the time the ratings soared because of that.
Yeah, same. I didn't want to see that, and I was glad it.
Ratings didn't soar because of that, you morons. They didn't go down because of that. So the ratings soared because of that. Soared because we can put these niggas back in their place and they can be disrespectful to us again. That's what's going on. How dare these dirty niggas? It's about the ratings soared because black people actually stand up for something that disrespects them. And see, that makes them feel good inside. That's how they can sleep at night. These wackos, these idiotic douchebags. It's absolutely insane. But that's what it is. So, it's absolutely crazy. I just wanted to show you that. Then we're going to go to Steve Smith, as if he's so upset about what she said. He's trying to straddle the fence and play both sides like he always does. Because he always backs this handkerchief head house Negro always backs white psychopathy. Can I get it out? Right psychopathy, because that's what pays his no good butt. He has no problem, if you're gonna stand on righteousness, stand on what's righteous. Stand on what's right. Don't give me no damn no damn white and black nonsense when everything you do is unrighteous, unholy.
You have to look at any of the kneeling or all that. The players all came through that little tunnel, which I really thought you needed a strobe warning for. You know how they put the strobe light warnings on different, like, whoa, I don't know what they're trying to do to the players. And we have to spend two minutes talking about two other things, and that's Taylor Swift, which amazingly, we've made it through 25 minutes without really talking about her. And that Bud Light thing you referenced. So Taylor Swift, there of course, tons of shots of her. People seem very excited that she chose to drink a beer. Like slam one of those skinny beers with the person sitting next to her. She's 34 years old. She's celebrating. That's great. That's like a normal kind of 34-year-old woman thing to do. I'm just sick of over celebration. I don't give a shit in the box. I don't for every single play. Show the other player.
Swift rant. I don't care shit about that either. She want to go, but I just want to pull that up real quick. Let me go to see if I can find Stephen A. Smith talking crazy stuff. Let me see if I can find this moron. Head Negro and see what kind of take he's got on this whole thing, right? See how big and indignant he is. And you're absolutely right, Big Cheese. You're absolutely right, Big Cheese. When he's that's how much they invested in the hatred towards us. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely crazy. It is. It's psychopathy. The level of hate is absolutely crazy. But let's see that the House bootlick. Let's see what the House bootlick says. Psychopathic, sir. Conservative.
Saying
conservative and the liberals are one and the same.
Is widely recognized as the Black National Anthem during Super Bowl Sunday. Lift every voice and sing. For those of you who don't know too much about it.
Damn you, General Mosquito. I was on here yesterday too. Anybody feel free to call up 850-368-9102. You want to voice your opinion. I was here yesterday too, General Mosquito, so damn your ass. I told you I'm back, Negro. I'm back. I'm back in effect. I told you I'm back. I meant it this time. I'm back either Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. I'm back. But I will be doing shows again during the week, but it won't be on any of these platforms. I'm going to be doing shows on the network. Since we got the network, I think I'm live. I'm pretty sure I'm live on the network right now. Hold on. Let me see something, fellas. Let me see. I should be live on the network right now. Let me see. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I'm live on the network. I should be live on the damn network. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, family show. I should be live on the network too right now. Shit, let me see. Let me check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Must have got something wrong. Damn, it's supposed to be live. I must have got something wrong. Shit. I'm not live. Damn, I'm supposed to be live on that joint. I must have got something wrong. Shit. Must have got something wrong. Well, I'll try to get them. Well, I'll be live on the network. I'm not live now. I should have been live on the damn, I'm checking the app. I'm not live. That's not good. So, I must hit the wrong button or something. Don't say I'm live on there? Oh. Hold on. Do this again. Hold on. I should be live on that joint. Am I live? Shit, saying I'm live. I'll check it out later. Shit. Say I'm live on the network, but I'm not. Everybody on TikTok land. Make sure you go to Black Play Store and download that app. Family, download that app. That's our app. I thought I was live on this joint, but I'm not. So download this app wherever you at, Black Hot Fire Network at the Google Play Store right there. Okay? Download that app. That's the radio station. Download that app. Let's go to Black Hot Fire Network at your Google Play Store right there. Let me see if I'm at least live on the radio. Hold on, let me go to the radio version. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay, let me see something. Let me see if I'm live on the radio. That's the radio station. Download that. All right. Yeah, I'm live on the radio at least. Go to Black Hot Fire Network at your Google Play Store right there. Okay, at least I'm live on the radio. Hold on, let me see if I'm okay. I thought I was live on the. I'm live on the radio, of course. I knew that. But I was hoping. I thought I was supposed to be live on the damn. I was supposed to be live on the goddamn station too. But I'll figure that out in a minute. But let me let Stephen A. Smith do his rant, and we'll wrap. And I'll go into some other things I wanted to talk about. But more than 2 years. Get out of there, General. Wait, let me just get this rant.
Like Trump and others, I know it by heart. And one of the reasons you sang it because
who cares if you know this song by heart? You still a bootlicking, handkerchief head, backstabbing, no good cat. Who cares if you know it by heart? You one of the worst bootlicks around.
It was a song that became an anthem during the darkest years of the civil. Black people all over were fighting for civil rights and equality in this country, where people were being hosed down, had dogs sicked on them, were being beaten with batons and were thrown and incarcerated, in some cases murdered, maimed, etc., simply because we were human beings that thought that we should have the rights and equal rights of every citizen in the United States. For black people. Well, lo and behold, Sharpe last night in Las Vegas, Nevada, by the great Andre Day. people who took umbrage with that. Putting on my glasses again because I want to make sure I read stuff accurately. Carrie Lake, remember her? The Trump-backed Republican out of Arizona. Y'all remember who she is? She declined to stand for the quote-unquote Black National Anthem. Colorado's GOP rep Lauren Boebert tweeted her objections, stating, quote, America only has one national anthem. Why is the NFL trying to divide us by playing multiple? Do football, not wokeness.
Wokeness.
Okay.
Wokeness.
But of course, then there was Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly is a very popular podcaster who used to work at Fox News. She's a former Fox News host. I've had the pleasure of meeting her on several occasions. She said, quote, tweeted, quote, the Black National Anthem does not belong at the Super Bowl. We already have a national anthem and it includes everyone. That's what she said. The people who spoke up on her behalf. And obviously, Carrie Lake was one of them. Boebert was another, along with several others, because they felt that the Black National Anthem was, quote, a manufactured push for segregation.
What?
You see,
what are you doing?
Before I say anything else, let me first say, I'm sick and tired of folks out there, particularly in the Black community, being so quick to throw out the word racism. When you throw out the word racism, do me a favor. Have more evidence before you do it so it can't be dismissed via plausible deniability or something else. I don't know Megyn Kelly at all. I find her statement to be racist. I find it to be, in her eyes, patriotic. I find it to be, in her eyes, selfish. A bit detached from reality, being faced and about her when people are out there from my community just throwing out the word racist. You don't know that about her. You don't know that about her.
See, that's what a bootleg does.
And when you say something like that, you dilute the potency and the importance of the argument.
You ever notice how this bootleg always finds it easy to defend the white supremacists of Jerry Jones with the Cowboys and every other racist? But this no good handkerchief head Negro can never come to the or never speaks up in the benefit of his own people. See, this is what you call a absolute sellout here, because he's getting paid by the same white supremacy he's talking about. He knows that lady's history. She's already been, that's why she's getting eat up on social media right now. It's being the no good racist that she's always been. Because this shouldn't have been, they put race into this situation. There was no race in this. These psychopaths put race into this. They see race in everything. Not us. We don't see race. They see race, especially black, in everything. They see race in everything. And they're offended by it. Not us. They are. But his paymasters are telling him, hey, he knows who pays his bills. So you should never expect anything different from a Stephen A. Smith. Ever. Because this who this handkerchief head moron is. This is who he is. This is who he's always been. So when he had that big beef a month ago with that other fat moron, Jason Whitlock, it was all staged. It was all kabuki theater, absolute nonsense. And he felt irate and felt some kind of way. He was trying to get numbers, ratings. It was a goofy little podcast nobody watches, right? His own demographics don't watch his ass because he's a no good, dirty traitor to all things black. That's what he is. And he's unapologetic about it. He's unapologetic about who he is. The way he's twisting in knots to defend this no good psychopathic racist lady. He's turning sometimes. How do you know? How do we? Every time with this moron, it's the same old idiotic talk, same idiotic speech. But let him continue. He always says that. I'm going to say something that's not always a way out. Got to give himself a way out. I'm going to say something that's absolutely make people mad. You hear him say this over and over again. Like with Jerry, every time he's going to throw black people under the bus, he always gives this fake caveat. He gives the same fake caveat over and over again.
You don't expect white people to have the sensibilities. Expect somebody white to get it about black people the way I expect black people to get it about black people.
What are you talking about?
I may not like it. Megyn Kelly.
What is he even talking about? This is nonsensical Negro babble talk. This is nonsensical Negro babble talk, trying to throw you off of the scent of him being a bootlick. It's nonsensical Negro babble talk. What are you talking about, moron? This babble. This is Negro babble talk.
If you're watching, you're listening, I don't like what you said at all. I think it comes across as highly insensitive.
He's a phony.
You cannot take into account history. You cannot acknowledge, because you are a historian. I've heard you, I've watched you, I've listened to you, profound respect for you. I've listened to your interview, your lengthy interview with my former colleague at ESPN, Sage Steele, who a lot of people don't like, but I respect and I like. Because I've known Sage Steele for nearly...
He can't even give an honest argument. His argument's so convoluted. It's so idiotic. You don't know if he's for, is he against, is he pro or con. That's on purpose, family. He's neither pro nor con. He's straddling the fence because he's a bootlicking, handkerchief head Negro. He's a house Negro. That's what he is. That's why he's straddling the fence, trying to show some fake indignation and then also praise it. You know, you don't know where this Negro stands. Because it's absolutely Negro babble. This is Negro babble here.
30 years. It doesn't mean I agree with everything she said.
Hold on. Jesus Christ. With this damn commercial. I'm trying to
Give it 2 minutes. I'm going to show you.
Commercials.
But I've known her for years. And occasions. We run across each other during my visit at Fox News in the past. And respect is obviously something you should require because your body of work is that significant. I get it.
What?
You haven't been marginalized and ostracized and treated in the manner that black people have been treated. Now, as a woman,
see how fake his argument is? He keeps going back around. You haven't been this and you haven't been that. But as a woman, you have had things. That's a lie. It's an absolute lie. See how he keeps trying to straddle the fence, but not be definitive. Right? He playing both sides. Absolutely moron. This Negro's doing absolute perfect double talk. Yo, this is absolute nigger babble.
You have certainly had your challenges. Last time I checked, the person who gave a woman more opinion who's the first. This is not about marginalized. I love how all of these GOP folks jump to one another's defense, but you're going to negate who was the most insulting to you. But I digress. My point is as a woman, I am certainly not qualified to speak to your plight, your challenges, and the manner of things that you've had over all the like no matter what it is that you
janky, man.
I'm willing to bet what black people have gone through. What I'm saying is, if you ain't black, you may not understand. And if you don't understand, why not be neutral? If you don't understand, why not listen to the national anthem and then listen to the national anthem? Why not just do that and call it a day? Why do we have to get our antennas up and get agitated and all of this other stuff because we're hearing something that we're not accustomed to hearing and we didn't want to hear? Why do that? Why, Megyn Kelly? Why?
I know that's my internet. That's my internet there, K. Williams.
Not black.
My internet's terrible.
Profile like black people have.
My internet's messing
You
up.
haven't been demeaned and denigrated to the degree that black people have been. You haven't been enslaved like black people were. You haven't had your rights denied to you as black people have. Historically, you just say, hey, where are you from? Why not? All of come to business in order to come together. Last time I checked, Megyn Kelly was married. I don't know what it's you all. You from would you rather us play all the verses of America's national anthem to give detailed syllable by syllable of what was uttered and echoed in the complete and
So he can't stop being a handkerchief head no matter what he do. I'm trying to chastise you, but I respect you. I respect everything you've done. I respect everything about you, your whole life, what you've done. If you give babies, did you put on your clothes today? What did you do? I want to respect everything about you. Did you brush your teeth and wash your face? I respect all of it. What kind of drumming down and chastising is this? What is this nonsense you talking about? It's absolutely crazy talk. It's absolutely crazy talk. Crazy. I want to say out right. It's crazy talk. It's crazy talk. And I want to get into what we seen last week with Monique, right? And this Shay Shay thing. You know, you guys see Michael Epps and them go back and forth. that made it completely hilarious. It's Club Shay Shay nonsense. But I wanted to say something about Monique's interview that still was disingenuous, because at the end of the day, she wants to still get back in the good graces of the people that knocked her off, right? Instead of just going hard in the paint and being honest and let the chips fall where they lie, let the chips lay where they fall. Brother, whatever. Mike Epps or Shannon, messy. Now I think, it was nothing to be serious about. Oh, Mike Epps was he's a comedian, so he's just taking innocent digs at Shannon. Shannon got his damn panties all up in a bunch. Literally, I want to say, got his, because it was just, so I don't know why he got so upset, why he got so offended. They're nothing but jokes, as he said. People have been talking about you way before I have, and it's still funny that a man would call himself Shay Shay. maybe his grandmother gave him that name. I don't know. But it's like a grown man would have changed that nickname and not continue to run with that thing. But anyway, I want to go into Monique's. We're going to Monique's conversation with him. And say, she knows, just because supposedly she's airing people out. That's not really what's happening, because she still wants to be in the business no matter what. Because she still said, they're still my brothers and our sisters. People that do you dirty are still your brothers and your sisters, without you deciding to say, you know what? This is what it is. These people are no good. They're rotten to the core. And as black people need to turn that, because they still want their little, they still want their breadcrumbs off that table. So I'm gonna go with this Shannon, Sharpe, Shay Shay. Back and forth between him and Mike Epps was funny as hell. That was hilarious. But let me go ahead and play this thing. I know my internet's messed up, y'all. I'm doing the best I can. I know my internet's jacked up. Shit, it's jacked up. But we're still live on the radio. Go listen to me on the radio.
So let's see what you can do. Perry's credit. Tyler Perry called us up, right? And he said, I can see the pain in you and I can hear it. And I want to let you know that I would never do nothing to hurt you. But the conversation kept going on. Only for Tyler Perry to admit he did start a rumor.
Exactly right.
That was difficult to work with.
Exactly right.
He lied. Only for Tyler Perry to admit I was wrong. And when my movie Boo come out, I'm going to say that.
You got to smash that like button over on TikTok.
Now here's where, when you did that interview with Kat, I could respect how you do it. Because Kat said, you let them people lie in your face. And your response was, Kat, I don't know if they're lying or not.
Right.
Because I can only take them at their word.
At their word.
Right?
Yes.
That man said,
Look at Shannon Sharpe, too scared to say what he said. What did that man say? He said, another handkerchief head scared Negro. No, you can't be taping nobody. But in California, you can't tape. He too scared to even say what he heard on the tape. Like I'm talking about all these sellout handkerchief head gatekeeper Negroes. We supposed to be fed up with these people. You see, the ones that they're allowed to have some semblance of success. They're scared to death to even say the truth. He said that. He said what? Hey, speak up. You shouldn't be taping people. No, not what's right or wrong. You shouldn't be taping folks with a little scared ass voice.
Is more than you know?
No.
Oh, you know you're not supposed to be quoting people. You know it. You get me in trouble talking up in here about bad rich broad. What are you doing? What the hell is going on with you? Some more Negro babble.
No. Let me back up.
Okay.
Everything we did was legal. And here's where a black woman really gets the kick in the ass. Had I not recorded Tyler Perry, then it would have been my word against his. And then on top of that, it would have been, he's so powerful, we can't even pay no attention. Which is where we live. But did you hear what the man said? I violated you.
Yeah.
I mistreated you.
Yeah.
Do you know Shannon that's possible?
Compensate you for that?
I want you to look at me. You heard that?
Tyler, will you come on Club Shay Shay and let's have a conversation about their compensation?
I'm better. My husband and I will sit about, ironically, I have this. Maybe now shopping for 6 months. The next time we saw Al Sharpe, he was on a podium talking about we don't need to fly commercial because we can fly Tyler Perry's private jet. I said that's why maybe I'm not hearing back from him. Okay. Then we had our beautiful sister Stephanie Mills.
Yeah. Everybody. We all both looking at handkerchief head Al Sharpe. This Asian ass Negro that's been a puppet to white power forever. Al Sharpe. What? You insane? There was some Al Sharpe. And then Al Sharpe, he didn't get back with me. He said, oh, we can now fly on Tyler Perry's plane. He threw me straight under the bus. That's right. Stop trying to be all nice. And just tell the truth. Stop trying to be all kind as if you want some way back. If you're blackball, you're blackball. Learn to take the money from being on the road and build your own shit. Black people don't build nothing. That's why I make sure I build this radio station here and in Africa. You don't build nothing. Hey, man, this better not be no challenge talking shit. Let's see. Don't be no... Well, let me see what this is first. Let me see what this is. I don't know what that is. Nah. Oh, I ain't letting you go here. Be some silly challenge. Hey, if you want to come up on here, you can invite it, but I don't want to talk about no. We're not doing nothing stupid. We're gonna talk about the issue what I'm talking about. You want to be invited? No push. I'll let you in. We're not doing no TikTok challenges on here. Okay? You want to be invited? I'll be happy to let you in. We're not doing no TikTok silly challenges. You're in the wrong place. But like I said. Instead of her just go ahead and just go for broke and tell the truth and just air these people out, she keep trying to get back in their good graces. Either air them out or leave them alone. Don't cry about them blackballing you. You don't build nothing. Black people got to start building what we own. We got to build shit. We can't just always be under getting a check from white people. That's why all these gatekeeper and handkerchief head Negroes always scared to say what it is. Because they always scared, oh, this will be the next time. If I go too far with the truth, they won't let me back in. They don't plan to let your ass back in. They don't plan to let you back in. So you might as well stop being a coward and go in and tell the whole truth. You know? You know, they don't plan to let you back in. So stop being a coward. But like, everybody smash that like button wherever you're at. YouTube, smash the like button, family. On TikTok, smash that like, pound the screen, whatever they call it over there. But let me go ahead and finish it.
She don't play.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to that. But however, she called Tyler Perry. She said, Mom, okay. For this.
Yeah.
And then Monique has to apologize publicly to say Oprah and I had nothing to do with messing up her career.
But that'd be a lie.
Yeah.
Recordings.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited.
I got one of these damn commercials every time. Crazy.
Cameron?
I thought that. Yes.
Because you heard it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So when you hear what this man is saying, so I said, Stephanie,
you can hear me.
Tell Tyler Perry, never will I be with him without my husband. And I owe no apology, so I'm not going to give one. That goes away. Kevin Hart. Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart,
Mm-hmm.
I do his podcast.
Yes.
What's up?
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast. So you're like my mother. You're like my aunt. But I'm going to reach out to Tyler.
Kevin Hart, handkerchief head ass, threw her under the bus, right? Kevin Hart, you know, he was given a call because that's a gatekeeper Negro. So he was given a call. He's going to just throw her completely under the bus. It's funny. But she always want to say 2 or 3 good things about somebody, right? Because he keeps trying to get back in the good graces of somebody instead of just airing out the truth. Either it's the truth or it's not. Stop straddling the fence, lady.
Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry.
Kept his word.
Kevin Hart called me back about maybe I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's pass Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. Now, let me say that before we go any further, because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, here you go. We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top, because I don't ever want nobody to think me and my husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, I got you. I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, I'll executive produce. I'll partner with you. I said, good shit, Kevin, because we're in a deal in the mall. The biggest right in the mall immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us, he's gonna partner, executive produce. They was like, oh, this is incredible, because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, we just got Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique.
So what changed between the 2 weeks and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need.
You know what happened? The white man said, don't be fucking with this broad. We've already blackballed her stupid ass and she ain't got to work. And we're telling you, gatekeeper Negro, that's what you hear. Now, you disengage and disassociate yourself from this woman. We've already blackballed her ass, and we're making a statement out of her. So that's where she's going to stay at. So he was given the word, don't go forward in any more projects with this woman. We've already told you that that's the end of her career. As far as Hollywood is concerned, she go out there on the chitlin circuit, you know, and scrape and hustle and get her corners that way. She go out there on the chicken circuit, you know, go out there on the comedy circuit and get her money that way. You know, get it how you can get it. But other than that, as far as putting her ass in any more movies and, you know, making sure she has a big enough audience to, you know, to make, you know, to really get that real bag, do that. That's, you know, so you're out of pocket. We even believing we're going to go and do that. That's not going to happen. So, you know, you disengage from this lady like we told you, Negro. That's what you do. So that's what she...
Mo, hey, we got you. So what transpired, or what do you...
And that
Becky called. A minute. Are you okay though with this white man calling them up? Getting in between our relationship after something you said. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication and we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk back to Kevin Hart again.
I teach people how to buy their first rental property.
Jesus Christ, man, they keep hitting me with these. You gotta see my internet just janky, man. I'm trying to do best.
Again. So that's what we're faced with. Allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said I'm like your mother. You said I'm like these things. I didn't ask you. The thing that baby was sitting, he was saying was on the oh man, no one's saying he's lying. No one ever said I was lying. It's so easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
However, when it comes to
when I walk this store, I'm gonna get done. My internet is too damn janky.
That is your voice on that audio.
Mm-hmm.
Remember on Good Times when Penny's mother was whooping up on her and she had recorded it?
Mm-hmm.
That's you on tape. So how does it go from you saying you're going to give me an apology to now I owe you an apology?
But what do you want an apology for?
What could I possibly owe you an apology for when you've admitted? Role. Now, maybe girl to work with, but you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbot I was difficult to work with. Do you see how that cost my family?
Yes.
And with no accountability because, it's the great Tyler Perry. No, you've got to be accountable for that. Oprah Winfrey, you've got to be accountable for the things you've done with my family. You've got to be accountable for that.
Is there any relationship between you and Tyler and you and Oprah currently?
No.
But I thought there was an apology. I read what there that I thought Tyler had issued an apology. That's not.
No.
The only person that's given you an apology.
You saw it. is Lee Daniels. That's the only person. So we are in a place where we're too afraid to call them for what it is. We're too afraid to say, if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, what is it, Shannon? It's a duck.
Right.
So again, you see the struggle of the black woman as I'm sitting here talking to you, and you say, Mogul, why would you record him? But you heard the man violate me. The first thing wasn't, I can't believe that cat did that to you. It's, why would you do it? And we understand it.
Right.
Because we've been conditioned that way.
Because when you had to get somehow, because
I say we all conditioned to be bootlicking, backstabbing, butt broken coons. Nah, no, we're not. We're not. We haven't all been bred to be that way. You guys are that way because you have no integrity, because you've always been chasing the bag, and you work for white people. You own those the industry that you're in. That's why you have no integrity. And then don't try to say all black people have been that way. We've all been, we've all been forced to be boot-licking, handkerchief head house Negroes. That's not true. Some of us have a backbone. Some of us have a spine. You're in the industry where you're not allowed to have a spine because you're scared about your next payday. So you have no integrity. And that's what it is. Simple as that. So you're trying to make, so she's sitting there trying to make excuses for Shannon Sharpe not saying the right thing that he heard Tyler Perry saying, yeah, I threw you under the bus. I treated you wrongly. And so what? He, said him saying, man, that was wrong what he did. He's up there talking about, why would you do that? Why would you prove that he was wrong? Why would you do that? So he goes straight to being butt broken in a sellout house Negro. That's his ball position. That's what he is. So that's what he is, period. That's who he is. That was his position from the beginning, from the get-go. That was his position. Didn't change. That was his position.
when you're telling people these are lies, yes. Nobody is believing Monique. So now, even though you have him record his voice, and that's him, and he's saying he made it up, now it's no longer, oh man, I can't believe he lied on Mo. Mo, why'd you record it? So now they put the onus back on you.
Where's the win? How do we win? How does a black woman win when you say, here, right here? I look to the community and say, how long do we allow us to keep being exploited, used up, taken advantage of, and because we think somebody can give us an opportunity, we just say, shh, I'm not going to say nothing. If we keep operating like that, Shannon, you're going to have a whole lot of us sitting right here in this same seat, almost telling the same story.
Hey, I'm Ian.
Oh, man, they got me
I'm
again.
using the new daily ideas tool from VidIQ. My youth.
They keep giving me what these. They keep giving me these damn commercials every time.
Sitting right here in this same seat, almost telling the same story.
Why do you think Tyler is afraid to meet with you and your husband? Why does it need to be you one-on-one when he meet with other representatives and their client? What is it about? He thinks the husband is safe. He wouldn't say if I just had an opportunity to talk to her one-on-one. What do you think that is?
Let me say, people better be glad my husband is by my side. Because there are people in Hollywood that know wherever you act up is where I show up. People know in Hollywood, baby, for better. My pay is not going to allow. So the moment I see you trying to do it, we're going to have to address it. My husband is nothing but a gentleman. And you know why people have a problem with my husband? Because he's right to it. There's no we're going to dance around the bush. he's right to it.
Right.
And people like Tyler Perry, people like Oprah Winfrey, they look at my husband and say, how dare you be so direct?
Right.
How dare you not put your eyes down when you're talking to me? How dare you do that? My husband is also my manager. You be sitting right there so that way we can have a conversation that everyone can be heard.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate you, Shannon, because most people are too afraid. That's heard the tape. They're too afraid to say, no, I heard it, and this is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate T.S. Madison, because T.S. Madison was the first one to say, no, I heard what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So when folks were trying to jump on her, she not down for the black woman. Listen, baby, y'all don't even understand the fights that sister be having when ain't nobody watching for the black woman.
Right.
So I appreciate you looking in that camera.
Right. Well, I mean, look, sometimes there are some black people, some, not all, some, that my grandfather used to say, Mo, is that if you're not careful, you'll become the very thing you despise the most in a person. Now, what we despise most about Trump supporters, ex-President Trump, is that no matter what he says, no matter what he does, they give him an out. There's some people in our community, no matter what powerful black people say or do in our community, we'll give them an out.
And we can't.
And we become the very thing we despise the
Yes.
most. What we despise most about ex-President Trump supporters.
Yes.
We can't do that. We can't. If
Right.
somebody's wrong, like you said, Mo, if somebody's wrong, we have to be man or woman enough to say they're wrong, regardless of what comes along with that.
They don't know. They don't understand what them saying, I'm sorry, will mean for them. See, when I read the
Because that's not for you. And I'm sorry, it's not for the person that you offended. It's for you. Because currently you're in hostage, your feelings, because you have to live with that.
You gotta live with that.
What you've done.
So when you see a woman say, me turning 70, I'm so happy because I've never hurt anyone. Stop it. Because there's a black woman that has been calling your name for over a decade that you seem to want to make go away. And I know I'm not the only one.
Would you sit, if Oprah called Mo today, would you sit down and have a conversation with her?
Let me tell you what I'll do if Oprah called me today, Shannon Sharpe. We will sit down and have a conversation with Oprah Winfrey. We will sit down and have a conversation with Tyler Perry. We will sit down and have a conversation with the presidents of Lionsgate. We will sit down and have a conversation. I'm going to say brave enough to sit down and have a conversation. But what happens is within seconds, if Tyler Perry was to sit right here, you would say, man, I heard you. What you trying to tell me about this system? Within seconds, Oprah Winfrey would know that people would say, hold up. And I'll go back to Tyler Perry. You know why Tyler Perry don't want to talk to my husband? Because he can't talk around him. My husband don't care nothing about that man's money. We don't care nothing about your title. We care about your character, brother. We care about your integrity.
And what you gonna pay and what you gonna pay?
How you gonna make it right? How you gonna make it right?
You're not gonna make it right.
Because I am your Aunt Mary. And I really belong to you. As I really belong to you right now, Shannon, I am your sister.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard something that was wrong.
Yeah. How can Tyler Perry make it right, Mo? Give you a job, give you a sitcom, say, Mo, okay, you know what, Mo? Sitcom, you're gonna be the executive producer, I'm gonna be a co-executive producer, you're gonna do the sitcom.
If somebody cost you, Shannon Sharpe, millions of dollars,
Yeah.
do you want to be compensated for what they cost you for a lie and a rumor?
Yeah.
So at that time, I was making roughly between $2 and $3 million a year.
Right.
I sat in that for over a decade, like 12 years.
Right.
You do the math. Over a lie that he admitted that he told. Not something I'm making up.
Mm-hmm.
You admitted that, brother. How do you make that right?
Don't make it
Sharpe's
right.
point of sale system
Oh,
helps
man,
you
it
sell
got me
at
again.
every stage of your business.
God damn. Shit. Oh. Got me again with the goopy commercials. How about that, y'all? Shit. Every time.
You have a conversation?
What happens is when you take somebody at their word, time. We don't need to go to no lawyer, this Tyler. you know what you did. Just make it right. And if he doesn't make it right, what will our community do? What will our community say? Because today it's me, tomorrow it's you. Then what?
Yeah.
We've got to hold him accountable. What Cat say? You got to tell Tyler Perry, come on.
Well, obviously, when you do stand up, you go to a lot of different cities, a lot of different clubs.
Yes.
It's a lot of different promoters. Has everybody always been on the up and up with Monique, or did you try? Sometimes people try to take advantage. You're female. You're black. You're heavy.
You're not gonna say that like Mr. from Color Purple. You're black. You're ugly. You're not gonna do that, Shannon.
But you know, people would try to take advantage of anyone, but seemingly like us, their team were willing to take more advantage of
I've
us.
had to tell the promoters, call the police. Because either they're going to come get you or me.
They tried to hold up on the money?
Call the police. Because, and this was like $75. Can you imagine? $75, like, you know where we come from.
Yeah.
If somebody gets you for $25, that's a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine $25 million.
Yeah.
We've seen people lose their life for $25.
For sure.
Imagine somebody getting you for millions. How you supposed to feel? Would you let it go?
Nah, hell nah.
Right. Let it go.
Lost anything.
Come on, baby.
It's easy to say.
Come on.
But when you've lost, how do you? It's kind of like you know, hey, someone should just get over it. You can't tell somebody how to grieve, how long to grieve, because you're not.
They didn't do it to you. It was done. And I will say this right now on your show. I still love y'all.
See?
We still love y'all.
You always got to throw that I still love you. Y'all did me dirty. You owe me 20. We still love y'all, but they don't got no love for you. So stop trying to suck up to people that don't give a shit about you. So you're going to be forced to move on because they're not going to let you back in the exclusive club that you want to be a part of. Angela, she's still upset. She's talking about, they did me wrong, but I still love y'all. I still love y'all. Okay, well, love us from a distance. We're not letting your black ass back into the club. Go do you. We're not going to say sorry. So go away. And you still want to sit there and talk crazy about, I still love y'all. We still love y'all. I still love y'all. You know, everything's good. I still love y'all. All kind of idiotic nonsense.
You love more, they make it right.
My husband, okay, say that again because
you love y'all more, y'all make it right.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I'll fix him a pound cake. my husband would always say, Mama, we ain't calling nobody out. We're calling them up. And if we continue to call us up on our doings that are not right, we get better as a people. Like, we get better. Do you know why things were able to happen like they happened on The Color Purple?
Why you think? Oh, you talking about the rebate? You talking about?
I'm talking about the 7th one.
Yeah.
The one that just came out.
Right.
Right. Isn't that the 7th edition?
It's like the musical with Fantasia and Taraji, right?
Right. That system. Why are they able to treat us like they treat us? How are you handpicked in your audition?
No, if you handpicked, you don't audition.
I want you to say that again, Shannon, because I understand how deep this goes. When I watched my sister say it was an honor to be handpicked,
right?
Then why ever would you audition?
Yeah.
And the moment, in my opinion, the moment she auditioned, they knew we got them. We can treat them any kind of way we want to treat them. We can do them any kind of way.
But why would you want to?
Why?
Just because you can, that doesn't mean you should.
But they did. How do you handpick me and then mistreat me?
Yes.
And then I got to send a letter to you about the mistreatment that you gave me. That's why they're able to get away with it. That's why when I do interviews, oftentimes or these conversations, people are too afraid to even they don't want to be caught up. I heard my character to be on the line as I'm being a person sitting there asking people about their lives,
Right.
and then not be able to stand in what I've heard.
Right.
That's why it made so much of, it was important for us. It was important for us to get you that audio. I don't want you to take my word.
Yeah.
And anything I've said on this couch right now, that don't take my word. Ask those people. Ask those people. Maybe after again, she's not like
You got $35. Yeah, I feel.
Okay, and here's the thing. Because I got a king at home, I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter.
You just want what's right.
You're just determined.
Right.
Not life is too good to be bitter.
So what you
But
said?
we're determined for you to take accountability.
Right.
That's all. I was very young when I had my first son. I didn't want him to have to go to a college that was all that my parents could afford. I wanted him to be able to do whatever he wanted to do, and there was a sacrifice in that.
Now remember, this is disingenuous because the oldest son came out talking about how this is not exactly true, that they don't have any kind of relationship. He said he expects his mother expects him to come to her when when she's the parent. If you have a problem with your children's family, you're supposed to go as a parent. You're supposed to go to your children, and take care of that. From the parent perspective, the child's not supposed to come to you unless they've done something to you, that warrants that kind of interaction. You as the parent, if the child feels like you were not there for them, you've not been a good mother or a good father, that's on you to repair the relationship and find out where you went wrong, not on them. So as you've seen, Monique's son came out in a post last week sometime. He was very respectful. But he was saying, I don't know what that woman on the interview was talking about because she was never there for me. So she can't play the victim as it concerns him. Because all the sacrifice she's talking about, he doesn't feel any of that. They haven't spoken in years. So he feel her interview right here, this part concerning him was disingenuous. Oh, let me see this. Let me see this. Hey, man. What was this? Oh, no. Let me do some bullshit here. What's going on, man? What you want? What's up? What's happening? You there? Well, you got to scroll on past. So let's finish this up.
Because when you're trying to go get it, you miss all of that.
Yes.
So with my second set of children, a different mother than I was then. So my whole thing is, even right now, we want to make sure that when we leave here, our babies are good.
Right.
My baby.
And their babies are good. And that Tyler Perry not told that we were not. I'm going to keep going till he takes accountability for it. Now we go to the Hoodie Awards.
He's not.
Tyler Perry is there. Okay? Tyler Perry calls me in his room. Now, when I go into Tyler Perry's room, his staff is in there. Now, you ready to holler laughing?
Yes.
Okay, I take my security in there with me because I always want to have somebody with me.
Right.
Right? Tyler Perry does this. You could. Perry says to me, listen, Monique, for the Oscar, your next movie is going to be $3 to $5 million. If you win it, your next movie is $6 to $8 million. I said, Tyler Perry, who you talking to? I'm a black woman. is. And you just go and promote it. I said, listen, brother, you can pay me to promote it. Because at the time, now him and Oprah producers on the film.
Right.
I said, you can pay me to do it. I don't care where the check come from, but y'all decided to pay me to do it. He said, I'm not in the habit of giving out a check for $1 million. That's enough. We agree. You about free money, I don't work for free. Service. We hug, Shannon.
You can turn
you got me again.
Quote.
You got me again with this damn commercial.
I mean,
yes.
We hugged.
I'm about to wrap this up, family.
It's cool. He understands.
I know my internet's been janky. I apologize, family. I know my internet's been janky.
Take your time, because I'm getting going.
Yeah, that's your camera, right?
Yeah, because the people at home, they sitting there like, Moni, what happened? Bitch, I'm going to tell you. She calls my husband.
Okay.
My husband explains to her what's going on. She says, there have been times I've had to draw the line in the sand. So my husband said, too much. You're absolutely right, and I understand your position. You're right in the position you're taking. So when you're looking at me saying, well, what happened? I'm telling you what happened.
Privately, but did she voice that?
Smash that like button on this TikTok thing, man.
Did you hear her say it?
JT,
did you hear her say it? Regina, did you hear her? Tommy, no one seemed to hear that publicly. She said that privately. Now, when she said that, see, everything we're saying to you, it can be proven. She had him on speakerphone. And that when she was talking to him, in that room was a man named Reggie Wells, who just passed, who used to be Oprah Winfrey's makeup artist, who he had a conversation with me and my husband. Now, for you babies that's good with the little internet, we had only Sydney found a way to be unoffended. Finding a way to be unoffended. Reggie Wells is on that show speaking about Oprah Winfrey. Reggie Wells said, Monique, I was there that day. He said, and when y'all got off the phone, I looked at her and said, why don't you just pay this woman the money? She deserves it. And she looked at him and said, I won't be paying her nothing. And he said, that's not right. And you know it's not right. Now that man shared that on that show. So I'm not saying nothing that hasn't been shared. So you have people in private, but won't do it publicly. I'm the person that I will say it in private and I'm going to say it publicly. Because that's the only way we make it right.
But you don't need somebody to talk good to your face. You need somebody to talk good behind your back. So if you telling me what a great person I am in my face, but you telling me I'm dog poop behind my back, what good is that, Mom?
What does that make those kind of people, Shannon? What does it make those kind of nuts? Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart. These are our juggernauts of our community. These are the people that...
They're not juggernauts, lady. These are nothing but goddamn boat licks. See, the idea that she thinks these people are juggernauts and have real power is absolutely asinine and idiotic. These are not juggernauts of our community. They have no power. The idea that she still thinks this, these people as gatekeepers and paid for by white power. So the idea that they think she think they got power is absolutely asinine. So I'm gonna even wrap that up. I'm gonna wrap that up with her right there, family. But the idea that she didn't just go away and sit down and do a comedy specials out there on the Chitlin circuit, because that's as far as she's gonna get now. The idea that she's gonna get any more than that, but I tell whatever truth she's telling, that's just, that's not going to happen. And I want to just talk about that tonight. Because I've been itching to talk about it for the whole week. She keeps talking about how they done her wrong, but she keeps talking about their good friends and we love you. And all the other idiotic nonsense, because she still wants to be back in the good graces. So they give her some kind of role and some money. She wants to be let back in the club. But understand, these people are duplicitous at best. They're not here to let you back in the club. These people are duplicitous, right? They're not here to let you back in the club. They're duplicitous at best. two-faced at worst. Right, family. I'm about to wrap this joint up with this right here. I say much love, 1212. Say, thank everybody for showing up at the Black Eye Fire Network. Go ahead and go and pound that app, family. Pound that app. You'll get the Black Eye Fire Network app at Google Play Store. Black Eye Fire Network. Go grab that app. Make sure you also go to the network, subscribe to the network, blackeyefirenetwork.com. Because when we go truthful, family, I'm only on the network because you can't tell the truth on any of these platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, all the ones I'm on right now. Black, hot, fire. Only when we do on the damn live on our own network or just on the radio like I'm on the radio still right now. But since I'm on all these other platforms, I got to, be censored. Black, hot, fire. Much love, family, we out. Much love, family, we out. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Bring the alarm. School's out, stupid. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Woo! Much love to the fam. Everybody have a good night. See you again later. Woo! My background went down. That's what's up. Much love, fam. See everybody same time, same place next weekend. Go over to Black Eye Fire Radio on TikTok and check out the girls Monday through Friday. It's Black Eye Fire Radio on TikTok, Black Eye Fire Radio. Or Black Eye Fire Radio, Black Eye Fire. That's the African section, Black Eye Fire Radio. Go over there on TikTok. And Monday through Friday, you'll see my African staff do their thing. And black, hot, fire. Because we're international, baby. It's Black Eye Fire Radio on TikTok. Go over there Monday through Friday. Black Hot Fire Radio. Woo! Show my African staff some love. Show my African staff some love. Black Eye Fire Radio. Woo! Black Hot Fire. Come on. We out. We out. We out. We out. We out, we out, we out. Black, hot, fire. Woo! Come on. Much love to the fam. We out. Black, hot, fire. Sounds so sweet. Black, hot, fire. We out. We out. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Woo! Black, hot, fire. Black, hot, fire. Much love, family. We out here. Everybody have a good night. Take care of yourself. We holler at everybody later on. Everybody have a good night.